All right, fellow survivors, the day has come to finally show you guys where you can get your hands on some element on the Ark Olympus map. Now, this is one way of getting it on the Ark Olympus map. Another way, of course, is to spam bosses, boss fights, as they will drop element when you defeat them. This way here is just another way to kind of get your hands on some more, and it is a little bit more of a lengthy kind of farming type method. So if you have ever seen before videos on aberration or played aberration, then this will be very familiar to you. If you haven't, then this will be totally new, which will be great. But basically we are standing at one of these charge nodes here, and this is where you need to be in order to make yourselves the element once you have all the materials. I'm going to break this video into two parts and show you the last item that you need in order to be able to craft your element, and then we'll put all the pieces of the puzzle together to get it for you. If you haven't seen my other videos, they are on my channel. If you want to find yourselves the rest of the pieces in order to make element, red, blue, green gems, congealed gas balls, as well as elemental ore. So let's get to today's video and let's get you guys some element. Now, in order to make yourself element, you are going to need one of these big old charging stations that I have currently sitting right behind me. And today I am using the station that is located at 56.4 by 29 even on the GPS. And you can see my map out to the left here and the indicator there. We are way over on the southwest side below Mount Olympus. So I'm going to also give you guys some aerial views and some coordinates for 3 more charging stations on this map as well too, which you'll definitely probably want to take advantage of when you start to make charge batteries in order to get yourselves element. Alright, so second charging station location, we're currently at 58.3 by 49.6 on the GPS, and you can see the map to the left there, right pretty well smack dab in the middle of the redwoods. So we are just on the edge of this pool here, just to give you guys a bit of an aerial view. And that is your charging station right there. I'll show you guys the next one. Alright, third charging station just on the edge of the desert here. We're at 16.2 by 62.7, and you can see my map to the left there. So again, just to give you guys a bit of an aerial view, you're just kind of in this plains area right near the edge of the ocean. There's a pathway through the desert right there. You can also come from that way, and there'll be a path into the desert around the mountain there. So, but this is going to be your third charging station, and I'll show you guys then the last one. Alright, in the last charging station, we are currently sitting at 12.2 latitude by 91.3 longitude on the GPS. We are right on the very far east coast, kind of northeast top of the map inside of the desert, and this is your guys' aerial view. This one's it's not too bad to get to. There's several paths to get up to this place. It's also, you know, if you want to build a desert build, there's a few really great locations around here to be able to build as well too, in which case then you'd be really lucky to have this right by your base. So now the reason why these are so important and why I kind of chose to leave this until the very end for charged batteries is because you also have to use it to make your element as well as your charged batteries. So I'll show you guys what I mean here in just one moment. Alright, so in order to make yourself your element, you will need to have 8 charge batteries along with all the other materials. Now, with that being said, when you make a charge battery, they unlock at level 71 and they will come with no charge on them. Now, in order to make one, they will require 1 congealed gas ball, 1 crystal, 1 metal ingot, and 1 polymer. Now, they're a little bit pricey. That being said, as far as polymer goes, if you want to check out how you can get unlimited polymer on this map, there's a video on my channel that shows off how to get unlimited polymer, which will come in quite handy when you're making these things. Now, once you have made them, then you got to come to a charging station and you got to place them inside the charging station. And as you can see, they will start to charge up for you. You need a fully charged battery in order to use them towards making yourself the element. These take time. once you put these in here, you can see they actually start to drain the charge of the charging station. So a full charging station has 5,000 charge units to it, and as you can see, this one's quickly dropping. We're already down to 3,700-ish. So you're going to bring your batteries over, you're going to throw them in, and you're going to leave them over time. So that's why I wanted to show you guys where 4 of these charging stations are on this map, because if you're going to be making elements, you're going to have to make continuous visits to these things. So once we get these things all charged up, then I will show you guys putting the element together. Alright, survivors, so now that you know how to do the charge battery part of getting yourself the element, we are back at our original spot here for being able to make it, and I will show you guys the actual process of what you got to do. So in order to make yourself one element, you will need 15 blue gems, 8 fully charged batteries, 50 congealed gas balls, 20 elemental ore, 20 green gems, the charging station to be powered on, and 10 red gems. So as you can see, I've already gone out, grabbed all the materials, and I'm throwing it in here. So now that we've got all that, then you just have to craft yourself the element and wait for it to finish. And there we go. And sorry, it's actually 3 element, not 1. But yeah, this will basically make that up for you. And the nice thing too with that is that with the charge batteries, it doesn't completely destroy the actual base of the charge batteries. So once it's used up the batteries, you can take those, you can replace them with fully charged ones to make some more. And am I missing the charge station? Oh yes, it does drain the charge station. So that's the other thing, is you are going to have to wait a little bit of time, and in our case right now it is going to be about 4 minutes for this thing to recharge. Alright you guys, I am back at the charging station now, and as you can see behind me, it is already good to go. So it's nighttime. We did have to wait a little bit. I did have to wait approximately 4 in-game minutes for this thing. Once you blow the charge after making some element, you wait for that thing to cycle, it'll come back, and once it does, it starts to charge up again. So I didn't have to wait the full 5,000 points of charge in order to come back and make element again. I'm not exactly sure what number you have to wait until, but you can't just do it right off the hop. You do have to wait for some charge to come back, and it does take a little bit of time. In that time, I was able to go get myself these batteries recharged again at one of the other charging node stations. So, and as you can see, we're good to go again. We're ready to make some more elements. So once again, I'm gonna just quickly do this and show you guys the element. And boom, we've got 3 more element here, and our charge batteries are empty, and our charge station is basically emptied again. Oh, sorry, I was wrong earlier. It's approximately 5 minutes, not 4 minutes. So, but as you can see, the charge station is offline. You gotta wait for that 5-minute cycle to happen, and then it starts to build up to that 5,000 charge again. So with that, guys, that is gonna do it for getting element on the Ark Olympus map. I know it is a bit pricey, it is a little bit lengthy, but then again, getting element on any map for the most part in Ark is kind of a process. So this is definitely one way to do it on the Olympus map, and it is one way that you can just go out and farm everything that you need and throw it all together to get yourself some element towards the end game. So I do hope that you found this one helpful. If you did, please drop a like down below. Hello, Mr. or Mrs. Mammoth, hanging out with us. Yeah, please drop a like down below. Subscribe for more. I got some more guides coming. I've been really enjoying hanging out doing these and showing them off for you guys. I do hope that you find them helpful. Appreciate all the support. I've had some great views on some of these. This is a very fun map. Kind of an underrated, unofficial map, but it definitely has a lot of potential and a lot of fun to it. So I will have the guide popping up on the screen at the end here for you for getting yourself the unlimited organic polymer. Be sure to check that one out if you want to get unlimited organic poly and you haven't seen it yet. With that, guys, yeah, drop me some comments down below. Hope you all have an awesome day, and hope to see you guys on the Ark.